28 Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on 10. 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And incomplete to open things up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it. Opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside. Hold on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Another try for Mixon. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's for no gain on 2nd down. Brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
You don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the 1st down.
Another nice gain. That's plays have him on the move on 1st down. Another run here with Sanders. A gain of 3. Second
on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. About ready to go here on their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring it. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And that's complete to Sanders. And he's got this down a yard or 2.
Before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 41, Hurts. And that's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job.
If they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way from inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15.
And not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Throwing is Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last
Wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he'll manage to pick up
against them.
They go play action with Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Ends out there, a jumbo package look.
11.
Mixon will try the right side. And he goes backwards here, losing yard.
All been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that,
10 at the 38. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I know he was made along the way. He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Hurts. That is incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get her
on third. Back to throw again. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. Set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Here as he's taken down. They're certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now on 4th down, they throw the terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. It's about ready to go here on their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance. With a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34.
More active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. There he goes again, finding room at midfield. Joe Mixon, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
field. So the quarterback makes a nice decision, just flip it out to the flat and see what the running back can do. Plenty of space to roam, and he turns it into a big play.
Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati, to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Under pressure, they got him again. DJ Reader.
Think about things they want to accomplish offensively. I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty.
The defense here, they're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's got another first down as so they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's brought down in.
Sure, you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and pick.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
And they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
2nd down and goal. Hurts. And it'll be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, I feel
earlier in the game, but give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there.
Together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession.
By getting into the end zone, and if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3. It shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown. Get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's
inside, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. It's defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. To throw again on second down, Allen. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he will reach the 8-yard line before. Chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase on to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up in. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw.
Press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Left side here to Sanders. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years.